Hello friends, welcome to Islington Listens, wisdom from a community of faith that doesn't think the same, vote the same, or love the same, but we are trying our best to follow in the way of Jesus with compassion and hope.
So I want you to imagine drawing around a campfire, for this story has been told. It has been read and shared by generations of Muslims, of Jewish people, of Christians. It has been shared as a reminder of God's care and our call to respond. It takes us to 1300 BCE. The flame is not quiet, it is big, for it meets us on the mountain just over the Egyptian border. And Moses is not packed for a gentle camping. He is on the run, for he has just killed an Egyptian who was beating a Hebrew slave. Pharaoh thinks the murder has been politically motivated and that Moses is a radical. Moses, says God, out of the burning bush, sit down and take off your shoes, for God is about to hold Moses' feet to the fire. We join Moses by the fire and we hear these words from God. I am the God of your ancestors, the God of Abraham and Sarah, the God of Isaac and Rebekah, the God of Jacob and Rachel. And at this, Moses hid his face because he was afraid to look at God. God said, I have seen and known the misery of my people. I am calling you to help. I need you, Moses. I want you to help let my people go, for they will be refugees who need care. And the logical Moses says, how many Hebrews are there stalling for time? 60,000, says God. I'll get back to you, stammers Moses. Less than an hour, Moses has plan A and backup plan B. In fear and trembling, he leads with God for plan A. God, with all due respect, these are your people. You lead them out. There's a long and fearful silence. And then God speaks, I don't work that way. It's we. You will not be alone. I will be with you. So Moses figures it's time for plan B. Okay, how about this, God? I'll take 20,000 by the end of the month and 40,000 by the end of February. God says, too dangerous. It won't work. Trust me. Well, okay, says Moses. I will go if I must, but I will need help. And the rest, as we say, is sacred history. The rest is an invitation for you to place your family in this story. We're going to sing together again. We're not going to light any more candles yet. Just picture your family at the fire as we sing one more time. And now our flame of care expands beyond our comfort zone. It takes us to Jordan, which is a predominantly Muslim country. We enter a tent. The flame is a small cooking fire. In a refugee camp Zatari. It's one of many. The camp, established in 2012 with 15,000 people, now has 77,000. 20% under the age of 5, 20% of families led by women. By the time we go to bed tonight, it will be Monday morning, and as we light our third candle, it will be breakfast time in the camp. You're invited to take a place on the floor. A Syrian family prepares for the day ahead. The father arises early and makes a fire in a fire pit just outside the tent. He eats cheese and fruit and bread dipped in olive oil. He leaves hoping to find work helping with food aid distribution. The mother's up early as well and takes an aluminum pizza pan from a shelf in the tent, warms it over the fire, and ladles a mixture of flour and water to make bread for herself and her 3 children. We know this as pita bread, soft and chewy, traditional yeast leavened bread. As we eat it, we can notice the lights in the tents of the babies born that night. Tents because the limited beds in the camp's medical facilities are already full. With support from government and aid agencies, the family will get 35 liters of water per day and a food card they can use at one of 2 grocery stores. There are schools for both boys and girls in this camp. The fire is one of 250,000 refugee fires that will be lit tomorrow morning. The good news as we sit at this fire is that we notice the world has gathered. It is hearing. It is heeding words from God as clearly as Moses heard words on the mountain. We have a huge need. Refugees who need care, help. Let my people go. Oh yes, God says, do not worry, for I will be with you. A member of our faith community who grew up here and felt the call to serve in the world has been texting me from Raqqa. She's currently in Raqqa, but she was writing to me about Zatari and her own work with families and displaced people of all ages. Her name is Michelle Reese, and she may watch this later today. She writes, around us, humanitarian volunteers from around the world work alongside local efforts here, often with limited resources. Faiths, backgrounds, and languages differ, but they are drawn together by a shared purpose, a flame of care to preserve dignity and ease the suffering of those in need. God's beloved, part of the family.
Thanks for listening, friends. For other ways to connect, go to islingtonunited.org. May God's wisdom and love keep finding you.